Hey friends, okay, so the holidays are right around the corner, and let's be real, this time of year can get really expensive. I mean, between gifts, holiday feasts, the travel, everything you're doing to see your loved ones, to buy them the perfect gift, I mean, everything, your bank account might already even be feeling the squeeze. I know mine is, but that is where Upside comes in, and let me just tell you, it has been my absolute secret weapon and life hack for earning a little extra cash back this season. Now here's how it works. Upside is a free app that gives you cash back on everyday essentials like gas, groceries, dining, you name it. It's not some sort of confusing points or reward system either. It's real cash that you can transfer straight into your bank account. Now, I've been using Upside for a little while now, and it has been such a lifesaver, especially with all of the extra errands and holiday shopping and just like all of the things. So just the other day, for example, I had to fill up my gas tank before I headed out to do some Black Friday shopping, okay? So I opened up the Upside app, I found an offer at my usual gas station, paid like normal, and within one day, I had cash back sitting in my Upside account. It is so simple, and it feels like this little gift to yourself every single time you earn. I've also started using it for groceries for when I eat out, which is all the time because I don't ever do any cooking because I'm not a good cook, and these cashback rewards add up so fast. There are over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants on Upside. So no matter where you're running holiday errands or traveling to during the holiday season, there's an opportunity to earn nearby. Some top earners are even getting up to $300 a month. Now imagine what you could do with that money during the holidays. More gifts, maybe a treat for yourself, maybe just some extra peace of mind. So many opportunities. I mean, it's really, the limit does not exist. Now, I've got an exclusive deal for you. Download the Upside app and use code 10TOLIFE to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Or scan the QR code right here on the screen to claim this offer. So why not make the most of your holiday spending? With Upside, you can earn cash back on the essentials and get a little extra help to make the season brighter.
Hey True Crime Besties, welcome back to an all-new episode of Seriously.
Hey guys, welcome back. So normally I do an episode called Headline Highlights every single Thursday, and it's exclusive on my podcast Seriously. It's totally free, but you can listen to it on any podcast app you have, but I don't cross-post it to YouTube. However, so many of you guys have been asking me for my take, an update with all the Jay-Z stuff going on since I did an update on Diddy. So I decided to extract the portion from Headline Highlights this week where I talk about Jay-Z and put it here on YouTube for you. So I'm going to play that for you in just a minute. But again, as a reminder, if you want like the full episodes where we talk about all of the headlines going on in the week, you can listen to those every single Thursday on Seriously. I will link it in the description below as well. It's also more uncensored than the YouTube version because YouTube likes to flag me. But anyway, posting it here just so that you have it and let me know what you think. Now let's talk about Jay-Z because this is also freaking insane. So we're going to go through everything, the lawsuit, the allegations, some interesting social media activity, and make judgments for yourself. As always, this is all alleged. It is just my opinion. It is just based on things that have been published. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions. Okay, so get this. On Sunday, a civil lawsuit dropped accusing Jay-Z of something truly shocking. He's being accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl, all alongside Diddy at a party after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. Which, yes, you heard that right. Child sex. A 13-year-old girl. These allegations are insane, and the accuser, who goes by Jane Doe in the legal documents, is claiming that all of this happened at a celebrity after-party following the award show. Apparently, this lawsuit was originally filed against Diddy back in October. But now, as of Sunday, Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, has also been named in this too. The alleged incident took place on September 7th, 2000 after the VMAs at Radio City in New York City. And according to Jane Doe, she managed to convince a limo driver to sneak her into a private party that was filled with celebrities. Which, that's crazy in itself, right? But here's where it gets darker. She says that once she got inside the limo, she was asked to sign a NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, although she was only 13 years old. She wasn't totally sure what that even was. Then, once she got to the party, which she described as wild, full of drug use, including cocaine, a waitress handed her a drink. After drinking it, she started feeling, quote, woozy and lightheaded, and she decided to find a bedroom to lie down. That is when she claims things took a horrifying turn. According to the lawsuit, both Jay-Z and Diddy, along with an unnamed female celebrity who is referred to as Celebrity B in these documents, barged into the bedroom. Jane Doe says that she recognized all three of them instantly. Diddy reportedly had a, quote, crazed look in his eyes. He grabbed her and said to her, quote, "You're ready to party." She alleges that Jay-Z held her down and raped her, followed by Diddy, all while this female celebrity just stood there and watched. Jane Doe says that she fought back, and she managed to surprise Diddy when she was fighting back, who, she was fighting back. He hesitated because of this. He, was kind of taken aback and surprised that she was fighting so much. And so because of that, she managed to escape, which that is so terrifying to even imagine, but it also is very reminiscent of the other allegation that other female had made about how she was inside the room. It was, remember, after on FaceTime, she said that, she knew he was responsible for Tupac's death, and that's in one of my previous episodes on the Diddy stuff, but she says that she was trapped in a bedroom and then she managed to escape too. But here's where it gets, a gray area and really questionable and what has a lot of people talking. People are wondering, who is Celebrity B? Who is that female who was complicit and just watched this all go down? Based on the timeline, since it was the year 2000, some people are speculating that it could be somebody like Kim Porter. Some people are also speculating that it could be Beyonce, because that's apparently the year that she met Jay-Z. However, nothing has been confirmed. That's all speculation. I just want to be clear. Now, this lawsuit makes Jay-Z the first big name that has been named besides Diddy to at all be directly accused in this storm of lawsuits that have been filed against Diddy. We've all been wondering, who's the first name that's going to drop? Will the names ever drop, or are we going to get Epstein where no names are ever dropped? And there has been a lot of speculation that Jay-Z was involved in all of this, but he never was officially named until now. And now his name is the first one. Both men have denied all of the allegations, but the accusations are obviously pretty heavy. Now, Jay-Z even issued a statement, and he's definitely not holding back. He called the lawsuit a blackmail attempt, and he slammed the lawyer Tony Busby, who he says sent him a demand letter trying to get him to settle. So Jay-Z was like, no way, this makes me want to expose you even more. He even went so far as to challenge the accuser to file a criminal charge if the allegations are true, saying that anybody who would do something like that deserves to be locked up. He also, in his statement, mentioned how heartbreaking it is for his family, especially since his oldest daughter is at an age where her friends might see the news and start asking questions, which I can't even imagine how that conversation would go. But let me read you his exact statement, because it is pretty bold and it has a lot of people on both sides of the fence, so let me just read it. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a, quote, lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud that you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Wouldn't you agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. I have no idea how you come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine? Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these crimes, and we will have to explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all, quote, celebrities are the same.
I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for your personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me, that if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. So obviously a very powerful and bold statement, right? I mean, digging his heels in, which if you're innocent, I understand why. But a lot of people are kind of like, whoa, 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 you had that way too prepared, way too quick. And like, you're also not like talking really about the victim in all of this and what her experience was. You're talking more about yourself. But to each their own. You know, if I was being accused of something like that and I was innocent, I would probably have a very bold statement as well. But then there's Tony Busby, the lawyer who's also not backing down. So in response to, the military digs that Jay-Z gave, he posted this old photo of himself in a military uniform, basically saying that he's been through worse and that he won't let anyone scare his clients into silence. He's claiming that he's going to keep pushing forward because, in his words, sunlight is the best disinfectant, and I am quite certain the sun is coming. He also used a caption on the photo saying that he had faced a, quote, coordinated and aggressive effort to stop him from bringing the case forward, saying, quote, I won't allow anyone to scare my clients into silence. But here's where it gets really wild. Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, accidentally, or maybe not so accidentally, liked an Instagram post about the allegations. It was a post from ABC7 Chicago with the headline, Jay-Z named in lawsuit alleging rape of girl 13 years old. And so because she liked this post, people are freaking out over it. Some people are saying that it might have been a mistake, while others think that maybe Beyonce's mom, Tina, might not like Jay-Z because of all of that cheating scandal that went down with Beyonce. Remember, like, the cheating, the Becky with the good hair, the elevator incident where her sister was, like, wailing on him, all of these things. So who really knows? But as if all of this wasn't enough, singer MIA also has jumped into this conversation. She's the British singer. She's in her 40s now. She had that one like really big hit where I think it was like, yeah, you get high on planes. Da, 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 da. I'm singing. Those aren't the words. Like money planes, airplanes, paper. No, God, I am so musically untalented. I'll just hum it. It's like something planes, but okay, whatever. You get what I'm saying. If you don't, you can Google it. Sorry, I thought I would know the words and what to sing, but clearly I don't. So anyway, she's jumped into the conversation as well. And just days before this lawsuit became public, she made a claim in a video that when she first signed with Jay-Z's label Roc Nation, he told her she needed to get plastic surgery, which, can you believe that? She says she refused, but she's implying that the plastic surgery is kind of expected for women who are all around him, and she's not holding back. She's saying that not only is the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery, but she said, I'm not insecure because I would have gotten plastic surgery if I was. She continued saying, so their argument of she's insecure, that's why she needs to effing massage her ego, it fails, because you turn around and ask, what women do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around Jay-Z? All of them have. I'm the only one who didn't, which already proves the fact that it's not insecurity. So basically, and I know that was kind of hard to follow, but in a nutshell, she's saying all the women who are around Jay-Z, whether they were signed to his label or in his personal life, she's alleging that they've all had to undergo procedures to look a certain way, to, whatever, to, I guess that's it, look a certain way. And that she never would, even though he told her she needed to get plastic surgery, she refused. Then they, I guess, were slandering her, apparently, saying she's super insecure, all of these things. And she's like, no, if I was insecure, I would have gotten the plastic surgery, like, look around. But it's just like, again, kind of trying to now expose who Jay-Z really is and what he's really like. Which honestly, this whole thing is just explosive. I mean, the allegations, the speculation, the responses, there is just so much to unpack. And it's hard to know where this is going to go, but it's definitely not going away anytime soon. And like I said, this made Jay-Z the first celebrity to be named alongside Diddy in the one of the many myriad of lawsuits that have been filed against Diddy. Both rappers have denied all allegations, but do your own research, form your own conclusions, and we will be following this closely. My guess, and I could be wrong, I thought that we probably wouldn't ever really see many names, especially until we got to the trial. But my guess is now that we've seen one, I think the floodgates are going to open. I think we're going to either hear more names, or I think we're going to get a lot more allegations, a lot more details, and I think the Band-Aid has now been ripped off. And I don't know what kind of dark secrets and moldy grossness is in the wound that we are uncovering, but I don't think it's going to be good. So we'll see. And I'm curious to know what you guys think. All right. So obviously that was a lot. And it feels like more and more it's coming out every single day regarding Jay-Z. And I'm seeing now too, because they went to the Mufasa premiere, that he's under a lot of scrutiny for that he should have just let Beyonce go with their daughter, but like that he did it in a, not an attempt, I should say, but in a move of showing that he's innocent and like proclaiming his innocence, being like, I have nothing to hide, so I'm still going to go to this. Although him being there, of course, definitely took the spotlight away from his daughter, who I believe was a part of the film in some sort. I don't know exactly. Don't come for me. But again, innocent until proven guilty. But I am curious to know what you guys think. It is the very first name that we have heard, as I said, drop in this whole like complex world of Diddy. So will we start to hear more names? Will there be more information? I don't know what the statute of limitations are in terms of why maybe there isn't a criminal complaint filed and it's just a civil suit. It could definitely be something there. I have to like go in and do some more research, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. As a reminder, again, for the full episode of this and for future episodes, you can do it over on Serialously, any podcast app, totally free, and we do it every single Thursday. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's special little bonus episode, and I will talk with you again very soon. All right, bye.